If you're about to buy a new smartphone, wait. This video could save you hundreds of dollars. 2 brands, 4 phones, 1 final verdict. Let's end the confusion once and for all. Budget or flagship? We've tested everything, so you don't have to. Welcome back to TFC, Tech and Finance Code, your go-to channel for smart tech comparisons and no-nonsense insights. Today, we're diving into a full-on battle between OnePlus and Google Pixel smartphones, a comparison of their budget kings and flagship beasts. So buckle up, because we're diving deep into specs, real-world use, and brutally honest recommendations. Let's begin. Let's start with the OnePlus Nord N30 5G, a budget Android that punches way above its price tag. Priced around $299 in the US, it runs on the Snapdragon 6955G processor. That's efficient and reliable for everyday apps, multitasking, and some casual gaming. You get 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of UFS 2.2 storage, with the bonus of microSD expansion. The display is a big 6.72-inch Full HD Plus LCD, and yes, it has a 120Hz refresh rate. That means smoother scrolling, better animations, and a fluid feel while gaming or browsing. Now, the camera. A 108-megapixel main sensor delivers crisp daylight shots, supported by 2-megapixel depth and macro sensors. The front camera? 16 megapixels, great for video calls and selfies. The battery is a 5,000 mAh unit, and here's the kicker. It supports 50-watt Super VOOC fast charging. You can go from 0 to full in under 45 minutes. The software is Oxygen OS 13.1 based on Android 13. It's clean, fast, and comes with customization options. Build quality includes a plastic back and a solid frame. Lightweight, yet durable. Extra features include dual stereo speakers, a headphone jack, and a side-mounted fingerprint scanner. Pros: high refresh rate display, super fast charging, high-resolution main camera, great value for money. Cons: uses LCD instead of OLED, no ultra-wide camera, shorter software update support compared to Google. Now meet the Google Pixel 8a, priced at $499. More expensive than the Nord N30, but it packs serious tech. It runs on the Tensor G3 processor, the same chip found in the flagship Pixel 8 Pro. You get 8 gigs of LPDDR5 RAM and a choice of 128 or 256 gigs of fast UFS 3.1 storage. No SD card slot here. The display is 6.1 inches, OLED with 120Hz refresh and HDR support. It's compact, vibrant, and super responsive. The camera system includes a 64-megapixel main sensor and a 13-megapixel ultra-wide. Backed by Google's legendary image processing, photos are consistently stunning. On the front, there's a 13-megapixel ultra-wide selfie camera, perfect for group shots. The battery is 4,492 mAh with 18-watt wired charging. Slower than OnePlus, but very efficient. Software-wise, it runs Android 14 with a promise of 7 years of OS and security updates. That's unmatched at this price. Build quality features a recycled plastic back with IP67 water resistance, solid, sustainable, and splash-proof. Bonus features include AI tools like Magic Editor, Audio Magic Eraser, and Live Translate. Pros: best-in-class camera in this segment, OLED display with HDR, long-term software support, flagship-level AI features. Cons: smaller battery with slower charging, no charger in the box, no expandable storage. If you want speed, charging, and a larger display, go with the Nord N30. But if you prioritize camera quality, smarter software, and long-term reliability, the Pixel 8a is worth every extra dollar. Now let's raise the stakes and look at the OnePlus 12, a true flagship at around $799. It runs on the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor. That's top-tier performance for gaming, multitasking, and AI features. You get up to 16 gigs of LPDDR5X RAM and up to 512 gigs of UFS 4.0 storage. The display? A 6.82-inch AMOLED with 120Hz refresh rate, Dolby Vision, and 2K resolution. Camera-wise, you get a 50-megapixel Sony main sensor, a 64-megapixel 3x telephoto lens, and a 48-megapixel ultra-wide. On the front, there's a 32-megapixel selfie shooter. The battery is a massive 5,400 mAh with 100-watt wired and 50-watt wireless charging. That's flagship power. Software is Oxygen OS 14 based on Android 14. Build quality includes Gorilla Glass Victus 2, a solid metal frame, and IP65 splash resistance. Extras: infrared blaster, USB 3.2, Dolby Atmos, and spatial audio support. Pros: incredible performance, long battery life with ultra-fast charging, versatile camera setup. Cons: shorter update support, camera processing still behind Pixel in low light. Now meet the Pixel 8 Pro, priced around $999. It runs on Google's Tensor G3 processor, designed for AI and smart computing. You get 12 gigs of RAM and storage options from 128 gigs all the way to 1 terabyte. The screen is a 6.7-inch LTPO OLED with 120 Hz refresh and 2400 nits peak brightness. Bright, colorful, and battery efficient. Camera setup includes a 50-megapixel main lens, 48-megapixel ultrawide, and a 48-megapixel 5x telephoto. Combined with Google's computational photography, results are unmatched. Front camera, 10.5 megapixels with autofocus. Battery size is 5050 mAh with 30-watt wired and 23-watt wireless charging. Software is Android 14, backed by a 7-year update promise. That's huge. Build includes a matte glass back, aluminum frame, and full IP68 water and dust resistance. Bonus features include Magic Eraser, Face Unlock, Call Screen, and other Pixel-exclusive AI tools. Pros: industry-leading camera and software, clean UI with smart features, 7 years of reliable updates. Cons: slower charging, can heat up under heavy load, premium price. So, which phones should you actually buy? For value phones, the Pixel 8a is the smarter long-term choice. Great software, AI features, and a camera that beats anything under $500. But if speed, charging, and big screen value are your thing, the OnePlus Nord N30 is hard to beat. Among flagships, the Pixel 8 Pro is better for photographers, creators, and anyone who wants longevity and stability. Meanwhile, the OnePlus 12 is for gamers and power users who want specs, charging speed, and performance for less. Before we wrap up, let's take one more minute to review why Google Pixel and OnePlus have earned reliability points in the US market, and why customers continue to trust these brands. Google, with its Pixel lineup, offers what many call the purest Android experience. Plus, their customer support includes direct assistance from Google agents and repair partnerships with services like U-Breaky-Fix. Ensure you can get help fast when something goes wrong. On the other side, OnePlus has built a reputation for pushing premium specs at aggressive prices. Their Oxygen OS is fast, customizable, and clean. US customers enjoy responsive support through OnePlus's website and live chat, along with repair centers in key cities. Add in frequent software updates and a strong user community, and it's easy to see why OnePlus fans stay loyal. You've just watched the ultimate OnePlus versus Pixel breakdown on TFC, Tech and Finance Code. If this helped you decide, hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and remember, buy smart, not hype.